Hello and welcome to Lunch with Lake Ridge, where we serve bite-sized pieces of community information that you can digest at your convenience. I'm Megan Yinger, Director of Covenants for the Lake Ridge Parks and Recreation Association, located in eastern Prince William County, and your host for this segment. Our guest today is Ms. Samantha Simpore, Executive Director for Project Menda House. So Ms. Simpore, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So please go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at Project Menda House.
Well, I'd like to first start off by saying I'm grateful, humble, and eager to serve the community at large here at Prince William County for the residents that we serve in our area. A little bit about my role. My role comes at a capacity of not just what I do at Project Mid House, but what the team of what everyone does here serving. My role primarily consists of making sure that we provide optimum support to seniors, veterans, and those that are disabled. And doing so in support of that is by way of my assistant, James A. Hahoon. In addition to that, my project manager, Mark Paluska. And Mark Paluska oversees not just only the projects that are served in the community for residents, but also oversees our volunteers as well.
Wonderful. I guess I'll go ahead and give you just a chance to maybe elaborate a little further. You've mentioned some of your support staff, but just the organization itself, maybe its history, its mission.
Absolutely. So Lillian Blackwell, about 35 plus years ago, a woman by the name of Lillian Blackwell saw a great need in the community where folks needed access to supports to be able to reside in their home safely and didn't have the financial means to do so. So she started up Meals in support of Meals on Wheels. And in addition to Meals on Wheels that she was in support of, she started Project Menda House. And as you can see, Project Menda House does exactly that, mend homes back together so that our residents can reside in their homes safely.
Wonderful. Thank you. So what resources could Project Menda House offer possibly to Lake Ridge Parks and Recreation owners? Are there specific types of repairs with which owners could request assistance?
Absolutely. So first and foremost, we are a 501c3 nonprofit. In addition to that, Project Menda House also works with the Agency on Aging, social services agencies, other nonprofit organizations in the area, as well as groups to help reach out to low-income Prince William residents here in our county. And in addition to that, our volunteers assess the scope in the job. So we can't handle things such as you're taking care of folks' roofs and new ACs, but what we can do is be able to look at the project that's at hand, that's being requested, and align the right volunteers to be able to go out and handle the job. Each year, Project Menda House has a pool of regular and occasional volunteers, given thousands of hours completing approximately 500 tasks, including an assortment of home repairs, home safety modification procedures, and installing accessibility ramps. And in addition to that, safety grab bars. And again, this is at no cost to the residents. We also have durable medical equipment that we also provide that consists of portable ramps, hospital beds, stair climbers, power scooters, as well as walkers, wheelchairs, and shower benches.
Wow, wow, that's quite the scope of services that you offer. If an owner did feel they needed your assistance, how do they qualify for help? Where might they find information about your organization?
They can definitely find us at www.pmah.org. And on our website, they will see that there is a very friendly, it's very easy user-friendly website that is so that folks can not only just jump on the website to look for services, but they can also find areas on the website where they can also volunteer their time as well.
Oh, wonderful. Well, that's perfect segue into my next question. And you kind of mentioned it before, having a list of volunteers. So on the other side, if our residents wanted to support your wonderful organization, do you accept donations? Are there volunteer opportunities? You could be more.
Absolutely. We do accept donations. We kindly accept different items for our loaner closet, such as wheelchairs, wheelchair ramps, in addition to porta potties. We do provide ACs and heaters to those space heaters that folks may need, in addition to fans. And in addition to that, we also are providing an opportunity to launch a senior program teaching our seniors technology where they can utilize their essential skill set in allowing us to teach them through workshop how to use a computer so they can help the community at large here at Project Menda House.
Oh, wow, that's great. That sounds like an interesting program. Are you saying that's just starting?
That's just starting. We're just starting to launch that initiative.
Okay, wonderful. You'll have to keep us posted about that. Are there, I guess, is there a specific project that you're especially proud of and you would like to highlight and share a little more about?
Absolutely. This project is all the projects, don't get me wrong, are dear to my
Sure.
heart because as long as we can serve, we're definitely living up to neighbors helping neighbors. And that's what matters most to us and definitely to myself. But this past Saturday, we're in the middle of winter. This client has been waiting on our list for 2 years to receive heat. And we received a grant from the Giving Circle of Heritage Hunt to be able to provide this particular client with a brand new HVAC system to provide him heat this winter. And he was so grateful. He had spent two winters without heat. And this is what I'm saying when I say that every contribution matters. All the time that's spent invested in our community for those here in Prince William County, it all matters because again, we're neighbors helping neighbors. And that that Saturday, this past Saturday, was just so heartwarming in itself that the client was so grateful that he now has heat in his home after waiting for 2 years of not having any source of heat in his home.
Wow, no, that's wonderful. I can only imagine what an impact that gift that gift
Absolutely.
resident to be able to remain in his home and be comfortable and safe for him and his family. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Um, I think our last question here, are there any Project Menda House affiliates or is there anything else we should know that we haven't discussed yet about your organization?
So I want to share our mission because
Sure.
that's what we stand behind. So the Project Mental House mission in itself, again, we're 501c3 nonprofit. We're proudly serving low income residents that are in need of home repairs, home modifications. We're serving again Prince William County, Manassas, and Manassas Park residents. All of our home repairs, including materials, are free of no charge. So it's very important that folks know that. We're the only nonprofit organization in its kind in the area. As such, our clients, they understand that we're often their last hope. So we strongly believe that we stand in the intersection of answering the call for hope for residents here in Prince William County. We recently partnered with Habitat for Humanity, so I'm pretty excited about that. That gives us an opportunity to have more resources. And in addition to that, we stay alive and keep our doors open by way of grants and donations from people in the community that look like you and I are here to serve and be able to represent well for residents here in Prince William County.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you. Well, Ms. Simpore, again, thank you so much for taking the time to share this information, to share your organization with us. This concludes our segment for today, but stay tuned, Lake Ridge residents, for our next episode. In thinking about this segment, I'll leave with you a quote from Jennifer Polka. When one neighbor helps another, we strengthen our communities. Thank you.
Thank you.